My bike got stolen. I don't know if I've ever told this story. So it was actually an internship that I had, and it was kind of like my first time working. It was my first internship, and I was so excited to have an internship, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a bike so that I can bike to my internship, and I did. And the very first night that I had my bike, well, I went to the bike shop and I was like, okay, I need a bike lock. Can you recommend one to me? And they recommended me one of those like soft loop bike locks. I don't know what they're called, but like the flexible ones. And I was like, okay. And I got that and I parked my bike outside. And the first night that I parked it outside, it got stolen. I went down in the morning ready to start my internship, and I saw that my bike lock was cut and it was on the ground and my bike was no longer to be found, and I just broke down. I just started crying, and I had to call my internship, and I was like, my bike got stolen. I'm sorry. I don't know how to come in today. And they were like, oh, that's fine. You can start tomorrow. Don't worry about it. And then I was just standing there, so sad, because my bike was stolen, and I was like, what do I do? And I called my mom, and I was like, my bike got stolen. What do I do? And she was like, okay, you need to call the police. Don't worry. So I called the police. And this is where I got really lucky. I called the police, and there's a lady I talked to on the phone, and she was like, oh, your bike got stolen this morning or last night. We have your bike. We caught the person in the act of stealing your bike, and we have it. You can come to the station to pick it up. And I was like crying on the phone with her because it was an emotional, like, oh my god, thank you so much. This is so amazing that you found my bike. This means so much to me. Thank you so much. You've saved my day, my internship. Thank you. And she was just like, yeah, you can come get it, whatever. And you know, after that, I started keeping my bike in my apartment until the apartment manager saw me putting it in there and was like, hey, you can't put your bike in your apartment. That's against code. And I was like, what? Why not? And then they were like, well, just put it in the bike room. What? The what room? Yeah, the bike room. We have a locked garage specifically for bikes. You can put it in? And I was like, I could have just parked my bike in the bike room and it wouldn't have been stolen. We had one of those. Yeah, so then I started putting it in the bike room.